going 102 miles an hour in something this big. What is up, guys? Crazy Out Eddie here, coming at you from Terra Tech R&D test chamber today. I had a commenter ask me to build a giant tank, and I think we're going to build a giant tank today. Pretty sure we are. It's for me, it's Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great Halloween. I had kind of a so-so Halloween. I had to work and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't even get a chance to really put any videos up because all kinds of Halloween other stuff. But anywho, we're here today. We get to build a tank, and I don't think I want to use a GSO cab, even though a GSO cab is probably about the best cab to use for pretty much anything, because it has so many snap points. Like, it has all the snap points you would ever need. So what I'm gonna do is just use it to start with, just for kicks. We're just gonna put that little guy right there. And I think I'm gonna make this thing, I think the build limit for a tech is 15 of the Geo-core blocks long. So that's 15 times 4, so that's 60 snap points long or whatever like that. I'm not gonna build quite that big because I don't want it to be just a big box. So I'm gonna try and make a pretty good shape, a pretty good size. And this area right here, like this grayed out square on the ground, that's about 9 blocks wide. And I think if I could build something about that wide, we'll be doing all right. All right, so what are we going to use for the frame? So this thing right here, nope, we're already starting. We're already starting right there. All right, so this is going to be 6, like that, 7, 8. All right, so that's going to be 8, and then 1 in the middle. I think that should be wide enough because I want to do like wheel pods on the outside, and I am going to make it a little bit long. So like I'm going to probably go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 10 long. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a 10 right there. So that's 10 long. I think that'll be a good size for a tank. I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting the frame hashed out and everything like that, and I'll bring you guys back, okay? Alright guys, welcome back. I'm just finishing this little bit of a shape up. I'm going to kind of go with the hourglass shape, but I want to do the top of it kind of like a pyramid. And I'm trying to use these venture blocks, that way it doesn't get weighed down so much. Because right now the wheels are already overloaded, if you can't tell by this little thing up here. Like, they're already overweight. So it's just going to be like non-stop sparks. And for the wheels, I'm pretty much just going with the big boy wheels, and I put them in pods on each corner. And it's going to, I hope the configuration I have actually will traverse terrain pretty well. Actually, you know what? Let's go test it. So it looks like these wheels will actually work out pretty well. I mean, the tech is still going to jostle around just because it's so big, and the suspension on it's like any Terra Tech wheel, the suspension is kind of like not that great. But it's so big and heavy, it's actually weighing them down to where they don't compress that much. So when they're uncompressed, like when they're lifted up in the air, they'll actually go down to the ground if there's a bump there. Okay. Alright, cool. That's good to know. Gotta just get out of these rumble strips. Come on now. Hurry up. Alright, there we go. Another thing I did was I went ahead and kind of put some more blocks on this one pod just to kind of get an idea of the shape I wanted. And doing these Hawkeye blocks like this and then cutting them back with a 2 block, I kind of like that shape. Like, I think I'm gonna make the rest of the build kind of like this in a way. I'm gonna be using the big guns on that, and I also put all these laser beams in the front just so, like, say you're going across a flat terrain or something, but there's a resource right there, a resource node. It takes a long time for guns to shoot resource nodes out. So I put these drills facing this way and this drill facing down and all that kind of stuff, kind of to help against that, to keep that from happening. Alright, so I want to keep this shape, this square right here. I want it to be the main. So let's not use a venture core block. Well, no, let's see, I don't know. Do I want to use a venture core block? Because all I'm going to do right now is just run these things up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is pyramid each section into this like that, and then see if I can't work out an armor plating solution for like all the corners and stuff like that. Alright guys, welcome back. I figured I'd pretty much show you what I've got done so far before I covered it all up with blocks. That way you could actually see what's on the inside of this thing. It's not just going to be blocks. I got all these ducted fans. I'm going to go ahead and... How many away is that? 1, 2. So 1, 2, there. And there'll be one there and one there. Maybe? I think. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fan it out in the back like I did in the front. And I'm going to add another layer of these things. And just with this many of these fans, like this thing gets up to like 65 miles an hour. Which for... Oh, actually, no. It gets up to 73. So, actually, for something this size, that's booking it. That's really fast for something this size. So, yeah, I'm going to keep at it. I just figured I'd give you guys an update. Alright, guys, we're back. Pretty much, I'm just putting the finishing touches on this thing. It's only been a couple of seconds for you, but for me, it's been about 4 hours. So, yeah, I'm ready to be done with this thing and show you what I got. Pretty much I just followed the pyramid pattern on the inside corners right here. And I've got walls of guns. Just walls of guns on top of walls of guns on each side of it. The front, I did armor plating up about halfway up it. And then I just put megaton cannons all over it. We still got the... oh, hold on a second. It's got to shoot all the rockets. So much lag happening right there. There we go. It's still got all the laser beams, but there's so much lag when it shoots that it's not really that functional. And all the drills still are there. I've got mortars on the sides, and on the back I've got a whole set of guns right here and megaton cannons. And I got a whole like cube, like that whole brick is nothing but jets. Like it's just jets. And that's it. And it's got fuel cells in it too. And on the bottom of it, I was worried about techs going in on the bottom. Oh, I gotta shield these things. Here, I'll shield them while I'm talking to you. I was worried about techs going in on the bottom, like running up underneath it and stuff like that. So I put 6 miniguns on each side of it. And they're all facing forward. That way they don't shoot all the time, so they don't spool up and cause lag, even though the cruise missiles are going to cause all the lag in the world anyway. But once something crawls up in there, it's pretty much going to get shot up by 5 minigun turrets, which is going to be pretty epic. Okay, all the plates are on the bottom. I didn't shield this thing that much, just for the simple fact that if it lets me do it, I'm going to try and send this as an invader. And it's so big and it has so much firepower, like 360 degrees. I actually wanted to kind of give it a weak point. That way people would have a chance to kill it if it did let me send it as an invader. And if it does, the cab or cabs is right here in the center section. So that's where you're going to be shooting at. Oh, and our shields just went down. That's not cool, bro. We don't need them anyway. Alright, so I'm going to do a speed test. You could probably already imagine what the firepower is. But the speed test, look at that. We're going 102 miles an hour and something this big. I mean, granted, it's only in short bursts. Now, without the boosters, we're doing 72. So the boosters are only really good for about 28-ish miles an hour. But still, I mean, that's a lot. For something this big, what? This thing's moving. Like, we're almost down here at the end of this right here. And I wonder, us being down here at the end of this area, if we have a little bit less lag. Nope, I just fired the guns. Everything just locked down. Yep. We gotta wait a second. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Like I said, it's been like 4 hours. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. So, if you liked the video, go crazy on the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this thing. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and tweet it out right now. And we're going to call this the Lag Monster. There we go. Lag Monster. Yeah, if you got anything you want to say about it, just leave it in the comment section. Alright guys, till next video. Bye.